Hi, this is Vikrant Gandhi, Senior Analyst, Frost & Sullivan's Mobile Communications Group. I research the mobile applications, consumers focused, and also track mobile advertising. Speaking of advertising, there are several opportunities to deliver unique, differentiated digital advertising on the mobile phone, which many of you know is a very personal device. People use the phones a lot, there are different services they use, and you can actually do a lot of things, deliver targeted advertising to the consumers on the devices. But there are some challenges that need to be addressed right now, one of which is the fragmentation in this space. You have different platforms, different frameworks, different reporting mechanisms, and sometimes you have many different specialized solution providers that have their own idea on how things should be done. It's not that bad from a demand perspective, but when you actually have to think of it from an advertiser's perspective, advertisers want coverage. They want to be able to use mobile advertising very easily with minimal upfront investments, and the industry has to actually work collaboratively to make it easy for them. Frost & Sullivan thinks that the mobile operators that are sort of gatekeepers to the whole consumer experience are in a good position to actually help do this. They have insights into what the consumers are doing. They can actually manage the whole user experience both on the device and on the platform side, and they should actually help grow the industry by striking a balance between the value that is being added in terms of targeting, but they also need to avoid hyper targeting, and the operators that are able to do it will succeed in the long term. One such operator is Sprint. Sprint is one of the largest data networks in the United States, consistently reports the highest usage metrics, and was one of the first tier 1 operators to launch a nationwide mobile internet-based advertising network. Some highlights of Sprint's advertising network includes scale, multiple call to action mechanisms like click to call, click to play, click to locate, enhanced reporting, feedback, a strong focus on quality. And it's no wonder that Sprint advertising network has actually been used by leading brands, leading agencies multiple times for their nationwide campaigns. Some high-level strategic pillars of Sprint strategy with mobile advertising include an open approach, customer relevancy, and a strategic roadmap. Speaking of open approach, one of the challenges is that the fill rates are going down, although fill rate is just one metric that's used to measure the performance of a campaign. And what Sprint has done is actually implement an ad mediation platform, and it's actually working with several partners that help it improve the advertising fill rates and the experience for the consumer. Speaking of customer relevancy, Sprint actually reached out to its customers, let them know what they are going to use, what information they are going to use about them to deliver targeted advertising, and actually offered them an opportunity to opt out, which we think is a pretty sensible approach. On the strategic roadmap, the advertising experience powered by Sprint actually can be expected to be extended beyond just the on-deck Sprint web experience, and we already see some indications on how it's going to happen with services like Sprint ID and others. So the Frost & Sullivan Customer Value Enhancement Award is given to a company that has gone above and beyond, and the company that proactively adds value for its customers, its partners, beyond what they have already invested in and helps them deliver enhanced return on investment. Frost & Sullivan is proud to present the 2010 award for Customer Value Enhancement in on-deck mobile advertising to Sprint on account of its leadership position and its ability to add value at both ends of the spectrum, that is the customers, the advertisers, the agencies, and ultimately the publishers. Thank you.
Frost & Sullivan Best Practices Award in each category goes to a company that has shown outstanding leadership, strategic thinking, and execution in its industry and among all its competitors. Congratulations on attaining this crowning achievement.